Okay. Let me be clear. I do not really know what I'm going to be talking about today. Right now, I do not have any music on. Last time I was, so maybe I'll add some. I did, before anyone says anything, I did paint my fingernails today. And if you want to know why, because my parents aren't home. I mean, I've done it before, but I always have to explain it when my parents are here. They're not. You know what that means? I can do other things. So I'm thinking, my plan, preemptive plan, one of my buddies might join me. Might play games. You know, I messaged him earlier, a couple hours earlier. Said, yo, do you want to game? He said maybe. So we're going to see what happens with that. So I'm going to do this for a bit. Get to a nicer level. You don't know what that means. I feel like my face is full of acne. I want to touch it now. And I don't know what we're going to talk about. I really don't. There's a lot of things I could talk about. Let me make this bigger while I'm doing this. Unless this is actually loading. That might be why. Whatever, I'm going to keep letting Fortnite download, okay? So, if you don't want me to, loser, suck on these. What should I talk about today? I'll talk about what's really been on my mind, first and foremost, is I should sign up for, or I should get an idea of what races I want to do next year. This is going to be the worst quality. I do this. And give me more centered. Is that what you like? It's going to be like the lowest quality thing ever. I like being big. I'm saying it. So, this is just going to become a podcast all on my own. I want to talk about working out. You know? Did you hear that? Anyway, this is going to be a real chill episode. So, this week, I've actually... So, late last weekend, I went surfing. A couple days. That was fucking bomb. The waves were mad, bruv. You should have been out there. They were like 8 feet, something. I don't really know. It's hard to judge. They were taller than my buddy, and he's kind of tall, I think. He's taller than me. So, we went on a couple, because the pier kind of blocks the waves. We went out. My arms are like dead because I don't swim much anymore. And we got on the jumbo waves. The megalithic motherfuckers. And I just got barreled. I just got sent under the water. You kind of know how terrifying it is, but you kind of forget, you know? You forget what it's like to just be like, I can't breathe. I mean, we all hold our breath sometimes, right? Probably. That's like a choice, can't breathe. But this, it's like, I also gotta add. Anyway, this, it's just like, you're like, where's the top? Like, you know how far deep you really are, or where you are. But one of the waves, I don't know why I did this. But, so I was tumbling. I don't know what got into me, you know? I told one of my buddies that I thought it was like when you train swimming, you get into like a rhythm of breathing. I just wonder if I was under, because I wasn't like I'd gotten thrown under yet. I was just like it had just started, you know? Like I fell off my board. And for some reason, my brain said, yeah, you can take a breath. You can breathe here. And I'm like, like to get some really quick air back in. Especially when you're doing interval swimming. I know I keep bringing that up. And it was all air. It was all air. I don't know why my brain just was like, yo, you fucking got this. I did that shit. It was so much fun. But it's pretty draining because when you're out there, you're not really purposely drinking water. It's more like accidental lake water. And you just kind of eat a bit, and you kind of feel groggy, and you gotta get back to it later. You know, you just gotta give it a couple hours, and then you'll feel better next morning. And then I had a great start, a couple days. I was able to bike for like a couple hours, zone 2-age. I've not been able to do that recently. I just started drinking a big protein thing during it, and that seems to keep my energy up more because it's supposedly a wider variety of stuff like 6 grams of fat. Whatever. It's more diverse than the other protein powder, and whatever. It doesn't require much effort. And then that went really well. Those Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I did drive somewhere, bring my parents to the airport, and today I just worked, got home, did some things, and now it's chill time. Actually, I've been chilling ever since I got home, to be honest, pretty much. Maybe. So, now what? Oh, so I think I want to get back into triathlon training, and I'll tell you why. I know I always talk about this. Not always. Sporadically. I've historically done a couple triathlons, right? We know this. But pretty much during the triathlon, I pretty much walk all of it, which I don't want to keep happening, to be honest. It's kind of annoying. But then these 3 days of zone 2, yesterday I also went for a run, Thursday. And I think the zone 2 even helped with that. Because before I was running like 2 miles, like 3.6 kilometers, whatever that equals. Sure. And then I went yesterday, and I was feeling good. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep going. Kept going. Got like 11.5 Ks in, and felt pretty good. Like my body feels good today. Like I didn't have any. Like there wasn't too much like any excess stiffness. So I mean that's a good sign. So I'm like, well, if this cardio is helping that cardio, then I can keep doing all 3, and then swimming will help me stay in shape for like surfing. So when I go out there, I'm not like my arms and shoulders aren't dead. I still have some oomph. And as much as I would like to lift some, I just don't know how it's gonna work. So I gotta figure out how much I run, how much I bike, how much I swim, and do an increase in those. Progressive overload, to use the lifting term. I think we'll be golden. And then, so I might sign up for a race Thanksgiving morning. I might sign up. I'm not sure about a bike race in April. I feel like I should, because it was really fun. I don't know. I still have a couple weeks to decide if that helps. Sorry. And then there's a couple other. One of them I don't really care to do. Maybe I'll do it. I did crash. I don't know. We'll see. And then what I'd like to do. I mean, it's a bit up north. It's the weekend before that other race, and it was really fun. It's quite the distance. Really fun. That's an idea. I had an idea. I'm not going to show you a picture. You can believe me. There are like 24-hour bike races on some of the popular like race car tracks, like race tracks. And there's like a couple 24-hour ones, which I think would be cool. I think it'd be really cool to do the 24-hour Nürburgring. Like it'd be tough as beans, but like I think it could be a lot of fun. So I mean, that'd be pretty expensive. It is. I'm gonna Google it. 24-hour Nürburgring. Maybe we should put the Nürburgring before the 24-hour bike race. I guess I care more about the 24. And then I don't know of any near here. Like I've looked. There's a track in Quebec or something. I think that one would be a pretty good. I don't know anything about it actually, but I didn't see a 24-hour race, so doesn't really look like that one's happening. Fuck, sorry. But I think those would be cool to do. Like I don't know a racetrack around here that's gonna do it. Here's a video. How far can I go in 24 hours? I think it'd be a weird challenge to do and maybe good. But also I don't know, because I do want to do a triathlon. I think I would also. I think I would also want to do a marathon or maybe a couple next year. I was scrolling on TikTok and saw this amazing endurance race. 24-hour ride on Nürburgring. Anyway. Dude, I'm not that bad right now, if you know what I'm talking about, but I really just zoned out. So I think it'd be nice to do a couple marathons. Dude, do I bust out the notepad? Bucket, watch this shit, pussy. Oh, what? Oh. I have to. How's there 2 video captures? How do I make this? How do I make it go down half? Would it be window? Chat, would it be window capture? Oh. We the purple. You get it? Oh, booyah. Who likes this notepad? The notepad can be... Why is it so dinky, bro? I'll have it covering my unmade bed. How does that sound to you folks? But that doesn't look like I'm looking at it, bro. Whatever. You get what you get and you don't have a fit. Here we go. This is like perfect, guys. You can see my head maximum size. And, I'm going to have to pay for this. So, let's... I feel like I'm crammed in the little corner here. Let's see how still I can sit, chat. Dude. It's no bad, you gotta figure stuff out. Let's see. Dude. I should really have connect my iPad to this. And I can draw on it. That'd be a lot cooler. Or if I had a whiteboard in the background. Okay, I don't know what I'm writing. I genuinely do not know what I'm writing. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to font. Now what is this area? Dude, I bet this quality is so crappy. Okay, we're gonna be waiting here forever, guys. I'm hiding it for now while we wait. So I'm not listening to anything. This is gonna make everything go slower. I want to say that I don't know the order of it, right? Because I'll be the first to say it. I had a lot of fun watching the Chicago Marathon. And I think it'd be a good race to do. I think there's also like the one near me, in the city near me, that I'm not going to say. It's getting there. Because the bike races are all throughout. Dude, chat, dude. Dude, chat, dude. Dude, chat. Dude, chat. Dude, chat. Do you think size 36 is enough? I typed hi. Let's see if this shows up and how long it takes. Guys, I might be... but... Chat. I might have overdone it. Holy fuck. Chat. That's what I like about my dab pen. I mean, there's a rumor that I smoke weed at my work break. Not true. Just want to clear the air. I'm not doing anything illegal. Fun fact. Suck it. But... So I was stuck here, bro. I don't want to be stuck here. Okay. So let's say... I start training twice a week. Boom. Okay, this is awful. Why am I doing this? Why is this up here, bro? Get rid of this. So I think if I do this correctly, I would kind of want to write it down. I think that'd be helpful. I don't think it'd be helpful for you to see it. I think that's just like unnecessary, can I say? Try. So you can have something high quality to look at. But what? No, I'm not. I changed my mind like a girl changes clothes. Okay, I have mail. Chat. Okay, where's an actual pen? Dude, that's going to hit me in a bit. That's what I like about mine. Is that it's like gambling. I'm not the one in control of how high I get. That's not mine. That's not my doing. I don't get to say. That's what makes it fun, just like gambling. Okay, I have a pencil. I want a pen, if you can't tell. You know what? I'm adding more jewelry. I'm doing a makeup channel now. Pussy boy. I probably have a lot better skincare. Alright, I do want to write this down. Why? Why do I want to write it down? So I can remember it. Whoever said that? Chat. You're smart. You're sexy. Why aren't you playing music? Can you say that? Dude, fuck this. I Okay, let me look these up. First one I definitely want to do. I'm looking it up if you're wondering. It's an A, not a... Chat. I typed it with an A, fun fact. I'm sure you can tell. I love hearing myself talk. I would do a Jordan B. Peterson impression. but I don't think it'll turn out well. Because my voice is getting raspier. You'll never guess why it does this. Whenever I drink or toke up, my voice gets a bit deeper. It is an E. It is mayhem. What? Is nothing in America? Is nothing we do original? I know that's like a saying. I guess it's 6/13. I'm writing this down. 06/13/2026. That's when that one is. It's crazy that there's already a date for it. I mean, kind of not actually. Fucking hell. I hate having technology. I say as I'm conscious. The other bike race I want to do. Dude, I don't know how to. Why are French people like this? And my internet, my computer sucks, dude. I'm gonna blow this thing up. Roubaix. Fuck it, it's wrong. I don't care. Why are French people like this? So I think there's one bike race in April. The 9 coolest races of 2018 is known as the world's largest gravel race. It would be nice to have someone who stays there. Yes, but what's the date? So registration opens November 15th. I did ask my cousin about doing this. He did it with me last year, and it's not looking like it. My cousin did want to do an 50-mile running. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. We have talked about it before. Can I see where? This website is loading still. So I think, and that one was in April, which shouldn't. How many months? How many months out? You guys probably don't care. Okay, I'm gonna write it. It loaded. Barry R. I'll just write that. Boom. 04/18. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Hashtag doxed. I don't really think I wanted that. There are races all throughout the summer. Dude, I need... This is like me figuring shit out, actually. Stream. That's what this is. This is what I really need. This week is June through August. These obviously are not in date. This is just like when I figure out my fucking life. That's what this is. I also want to figure out, speaking of said thing, why did I type maps as a picture of my bank? I want to go somewhere and, get this, do a bit of bike riding around for like a weekend and then drive back. Listen, I'm a single guy. How much space is Fortnite download like hogging my computer for? I'm pausing it. I don't think that's why it's not going very well, but like, I don't think it's helping yet. Whatever, man. Fuck this. Should I now the next question? It doesn't have to be here. These are just the ones I know. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Good, already recommended. I don't know if they'll have a date. I mean, it was like a month ago. Really? Feels like it was longer ago than that. Before I missed it. No, it was 2 months ago. It's August. Okay, that makes more sense. That tracks more. So we got these like basic 4. I feel it. I feel it right here. It looks like I got Botox done. Feels like it's a lot less wrinkly. Anyway, my skin is perfectly baby smooth. No. What? Given the decline, potentially the last Michigan Titanium. Given the declining number of long course athletes racing, this could be the last year for the full. Also, 141.6. So I hope you get the turnout next year to keep going. I was there the first year signed up when it was still Iron Michigan. Still plans for the half going forward? If we go away, I don't see there being many options left for non-IM full going forward. The half won't be going anywhere, and running it concurrently with the full is great for the velocity challenge athletes. It's have until midnight to finish. Okay, can I say this? I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Do I have to say it? Apparently, I'm sure you heard, it might get canned. But if I can say this one thing, I don't know, there's still other races that are more ultra, and I do think this is a better point, that are more ultra. This guy has my number. Right? Am I crazy? It's not on my medals, I don't think. Dude, I just want to see you, okay? Sorry. I'm getting distracted. My point is, there are other ultra distance things I can do, and I can just make shit up. You know, that's the baller part about being a human, I guess maybe. Is that I can just go for it. You know, that I can just be like, you know what, today, whatever looks calm, let me swim 6 miles, and then I don't have to do. Oh, because it's such a long day, I need to prepare. I can say, hey, I'm just keeping in shape. Sorry. 2024 I didn't do it. 2023 I did it awfully. 2022. And I can still, like, I haven't even ran an official M. That's what we in the business call it. An official marathon. Like, I haven't signed up for one. Like, I ran 28 miles, whatever. But I haven't signed up for an actual marathon. And by the way, when I ran those 20 miles, I had no food and no water. It was hell. Where is me? Where was this? Where was this? Where was this? Okay, filter. Oh, wait. This is all I need. Stop. Get me out of here. I'm in hell. 8084. Oh. It wasn't me. Wasn't me. What? I don't want women. She was the only person who did it. That's not true. Did I not do it this year? Yes, I did. Don't give me that crap. So maybe I'll just make up my own stuff. I don't really have a problem with that, actually. Oh, it would help if I clicked male 20 to 24. Where am I? The white guy's getting erased. Can you believe that shit? I did the alt. Where am I? No. Can I ask a stupid question? Okay, guys, I might be stupid. I signed up for it a second time. I didn't do it a second time. Okay, and I'm infinite stupid. $804.3. No. Oh, I didn't want to sign up for it a second time. No, I'm stupid. Guys. Last year was 2024. Dude, sorry. Sorry, guys. My bad. I was in school 2022. Was I? I don't know. Because I did, and dude, that's how you know I'm and this year that was not my number. I was not 84. What was I? This year I didn't do it. Last year. That's the nice part, is you can always make up things like sports to do that aren't, or challenges to do that aren't pre-organized, you know? By like a team. If you know what I'm saying. I shouldn't get locked down too much on this. We should talk about something else. We should move on. Let us talk about what's hot in politics, alright? We all love politics, come on. Can we talk about how Man of the Year, I don't know. Don't tell me this guy. When the fuck did he message me? I want to play the song. I think someone's gonna call me, guys. I think this might end soon. Dude, my computer is dog. My computer is dog. Well, at least my stream's running well, ish. So there are always challenges to do. There are other races out there. You know, I hate to say it. Should I say it? I'm gonna say it. I'll 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 say it. I don't care. You broke your elbow. There are a lot of cool races I can do, and I think the more stretched out these challenges are, because yeah, you can be like, oh, I did a full triathlon. Bow down, peasant. Have you ever? Instead, I can be the Giga Chen and be like, yeah, I biked 220 miles in 8 minutes. Yeah, I ran 100 miles. Yeah, I biked. Yeah, I swam 5 miles. And that, I think, is more impressive than putting them together, you know. And it's also, dude, there's a great reason. Keep biking because I feel good and strong biking. Simple reason, right? Keep running because it keeps me, because I always run outside. I don't always bike outside. Running, keeps me in nature, keeps me outside. I see people, I see sometimes new places. Swimming helps improve surfing duration. And it keeps me in the water. I like being in water. That's why I think I should keep all three. Each of them have a different purpose. They've sort of a similar, also different skill. And if I lift, makes me feel stronger. And it does get me stronger. So I know how to fit in these other three. I've done it before. I just don't know how to fit in whatever. Dude, this guy's a dork. I'm saying it. If you're watching this, whatever. My game isn't downloaded if you're watching this. If you're not, I'm texting you. Do you think he's going to mean this means like usual? I'll just type usual. Guys, I have no friends. No one's here to play games with me. Well, dude, why am I wasting my life away, huh? Riddle me that one. Do I? Then told me Bumbleclot parents I was changing religion. Get tickets for Chainsaw Man. Dude, I wanted to get dude, they were buy one get one half off anime sweaters, dude. I didn't buy them. And puff from the shop. I'm jealous that I made from a Sprite can. Sure, today. Dude, I can go. It's only 8:20. That is fucking wicked. Dude, I can't. I could make it. Legally, I cannot. I could make it. I was like, dude, I could go. And I'm like, wait, I'd be under the influence. So I literally cannot go. So I'm not looking. I haven't even ever seen Chainsaw Man. Why would I go watch it? I mean, it's a theater, bro. It's a theater, bro. Even Abraham Lincoln, if he knew he was going to get shot, would be there. Now let's talk about K-pop Demon Hunters. I just have to say, why is that show everywhere? And why are they talking about it on the fucking radio? I sound like an old man when I talk about the radio. Hey, sue me. I like classical media. I like classical music. Dude, one time I got picked on for listening to classical music in the car. Listen, my brain might be a little bit special. I would argue everyone's we're all a little bit special in our own way. And it just sometimes sounds cool, right? No, we can't lie. If you say, you know what, classical music does not make you feel cool, you're a liar. You're a liar and an idiot. And yeah, I would listen to that at work. Well, not at work. I didn't have whatever. I was like 14, motherfucker. I had a beautiful, beautiful car playing with a Scotch tape stripe up the hood, and I was riding with my buddy. It was like a summer day. I don't remember much else. It was a real sunny day, and the guy just thinks it's cool to make fun of me. I feel like you guys aren't able to hear this because I should give up is what I'm getting at. I should give up. And the guy thought it'd be cool to make fun of me. Now look at the difference between us. I'm live on YouTube and I don't know what you're doing right now at this moment. I've actually, whatever, doesn't matter. It's kind of more funny than anything, whatever. And then we listened to truly bad music in SoundCloud rap. So, I mean, we were little pump heads. We were little pump skiddly wumpers, and I mean, hey, that was a different time. It was a good time. Where was I going with that? Classical music. Oh yeah, they've been talking about. Isn't that one song's been on the radio? I listen to pop radio right now. That's currently what I'm on. Sometimes we'll switch it up, but I think you get new variety in pop. I mean, for the most part, they're the same, but I feel like there's a lot more options because a lot of it's current. But then one station plays more older stuff, which is a real nostalgia trip. You know what I'm saying? If you smell what I'm sucking it. I realize I can play music through my phone, dude. And I gotta cancel it in like a couple weeks. But in the meantime, I've not been listening to anything. And I don't really mind it. Dude, if this guy is doing what I think he's doing, he's getting beaten up. I'm saying it. I'm not going to be able to properly listen to this, but I'm going to see what my lovely brother sent me. Okay. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, you suck. I'm tired of listening. All this yammering. What happened to the good old days of a man looking in his webcam and just talking? And I know this is awful. I know that this isn't that entertaining. And I raise you one. Who asked? White boy? White motherfucker? But you know, I want to know what I was thinking about the other day. I think you'll find this very interesting. I was thinking about some of the inappropriate sexual misconduct from immoral sexual acts between recent presidents. So that is what I would like to talk about right now. Right now, that's what I'd like to talk about. Because I was doing my classic sick impression test, and I think I proved it's wrong. Yesterday I was like, I might be sick, and through previous experience, which one is it? When I'm sick, I can do a better Bill Clinton impression. I think, in my opinion. All right, I'm not claiming to be an expert at it. I think, in my head, and when I'm talking out loud, that's when I'm doing it. You don't do an in-head impression. I don't think anyone's ever done that. So the theory is, when I'm sick, I can do a better Bill Clinton, and when I'm healthy, I can do a better Obama. And for a while, I didn't know. It was only those two times. I don't know why. Over a long lifetime. Actually, it was I was sick way too often at the beginning of the year, and I figured that out. I can also, apparently, I couldn't right now. My voice is too crackly. Normally I can do a pretty good JBP impression, Jordan B. Peterson. Right now I'd give it about a 0% chance. My voice is too raspy. The neo-Marxist liberals. Man, whatever. It's. I can't tell. If you can't tell. And I was thinking about current president, previous president, the previous president before that. I don't know anything about Bush and Clinton. I'm talking about, of course, DJT, Donald John Trump, Joe. Fuck, what's his middle name? Joe the Ho. Joseph Robinette Biden, Barack Hussein Obama, George, I don't know, W. Bush, and Bill Clinton. I don't know what Bush did. I don't know any Bush did. But we all know what they did, right? Bill notoriously got his wiener sucked by an intern. Obama notoriously lied about being a communist to get some snatch. Seems like an immoral. And do we have to mention the current president? Oh, and Joe Biden, White kids, they ruffle my legs and they turn blonde in the sun. That guy's a pervert. That's no secret. DJT, look, he's on the Epstein files. That's why they're not getting released. Part of the reason. R.I.P. the homie. I was gonna say something. Do you think anything will change if the Epstein files got released? I mean, I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest with yourself. I know we all hold out hope. We're like, yeah, it'll change. It'll change everything. Will it? I don't really think so. The saying goes, nothing's new under the sun. You can't polish a turd. Or you can. I don't know the saying about a turd being polished. You can't turd a stone, but you can stone a turd. I might get going. I mean, it's been 40 minutes. but I'm getting crispy, and it might be a good idea to do something else. I don't think gaming's happening today. My brother decided to pester me, but Fortnite, dude, my computer sucks. My computer's so slow. I think all the components have been melted from being heated so much. But I think my voice is going. So thanks for being here with me. I mean, it's nice to talk through things. It'd be nicer if my internet was working and anything was really working, but I think I'm gonna watch a movie. And my challenge today for you folks at home, actually it's just a challenge for me, is to not eat a ton. It sounds so good, dude. There's pig in the blankets in the freezer, bro. But I know, as a wise man once taught me, once you go eating, it's hard to stop, you know. Things are just better. Food is so much better. We all know this. We know that feeling of like, I should eat this. I'm kind of hungry. You grab one bite. You slow down for 1 second. All of a sudden, boom, 1,000 calories. You're like, no. My perfect washboard abs are gone now. And yeah, I think I might actually, because then I don't have to worry about whatever. Okay, so I talked about the past. I talked some about the future. Let's keep talking about the future. Can we? And it slipped my mind. Future tense, next weekend, I would like to be heading somewhere and then biking. I'm doing like a little bit of a biking chutzpah. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about swimming. I haven't done it in a while, unless you count the surfing, and I think it'd be good to get back into that. Be healthy different ways. I think I really excel when I stay healthy in different ways. I think the variety is really good for me. Because otherwise, if I tend to sometimes run too much, and then my legs hurt all the time. I hate this acne. I bike too much, and then none of my other. I mean, it gets some because I work a tough blue collar manual labor job. So I move around a bunch, but I think it's good to keep your upper and lower body strong and all the supporting muscles. I think running and swimming help do that a lot more than biking. And I like running in the winter. I like biking in the winter. I like swimming in the winter. I mean, that is very true. So I think that variety is good for me. I just got to figure out a good pattern. I also think lifting weights would be good for me, but I don't know how that pattern would work or whatnot. So, I mean, we'll get there. We'll figure it out day by day. We can all get through this, man. I mean, sometimes if you're into politics a lot, maybe you're one of those viewers of mine. Hey, I appreciate you being here. Life can get hard. And I think it usually is. Some of us privileged enough to talk about stuff like this and waste their free time away. And it's not wasted. Today's a rest day. And I take that seriously. As it approaches my bed, I'll probably fall asleep if I watch the movie. So, what do you say to that? What else do I want to talk about for the future? Oh, I could talk about a second thing. I mean, I don't know how long this will take. Probably not long, because I'm not really... This guy. Tell this guy to get a job, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about my life, my living situation. Currently still live with my parents. They're actually gone on vacation, and I have a shotgun in case anyone breaks in. But eventually, I'll probably have to move out from my parents' house. Now, there's a couple options, right? I have some money saved up. I'm not gonna say how much. Pulls up bank, shows it to webcam. So I could. Plan A is get in a really long-term, stable, romantic relationship. And we move out. We get married, of course. Have sex after that, after marriage. And then we buy a house and we live together. And we both work full-time and don't really have kids. Be great. That's plan A. That's plan A. Raise up a baddie. Score an absolute scorcher. 10 out of 10 shoddy. With a big old balloon behind. This house looks like arse. This house looks arse-ish. Yeah, let me guess. Refreshed home. That looks like dog. That is plan A, right? Raise up a shoddy, long-term, stable, romantic relationship. Get married, have sex, buy a house. Right? Don't have kids, both of us work. That's plan A. Right? It requires a second income to afford current mortgage rates. I mean, I could keep living with my parents for like 800 more years and then have all the money I need for a whole house in one go. But plan A is now these could change. These are like reasonable, I stay here plans. Plan B is buy a house, rent out one of the rooms, and then later, if I found a baddie, and we have sex, then get married, instead of the other way around. So we have sex, then get married, and then I say, sayonara, roommate, and my lovely wife would move in. And then great, and we live happily ever after. The third plan is Ted Kaczynski adjacent, and we live in I buy some land down south. There's no we in this one, by the way, none. Where it's a bit more of a rubbish, go your own way type of area. I don't know if I'd say rubbish, but more kind of do your own thing, Buy some land there. Build a Ted Kaczynski shed, which I think he said ideal dimensions were like 10 by 12 or whatever. Mathematically, whatever. Guy was a dork. Let's just say that. Let's get that out of the way. Guy was just a mega verge, if you ask me. And I've never had sex, so I know what I'm talking about. Live in one of those. Be cold in winter. Be warm in summer. Boom. Have an outhouse. Have a hand pump. We live in the life. Eat 2 big meals each day. It's finally loaded, bro. Partially loaded. I'm just searching my name. I think that's plan C. There are other plans, like if something works out with someone specific in some situation, then I'll move to somewhere specific. Dude, no one searched this year, you muppet. Whatever. Whatever. And there could be some other plans I've been thinking about, but I'm not really sure. I mean, I gotta get my wisdom teeth out first anyway. And then there's like a lot of things that gotta happen. Maybe I'll travel somewhere or whatnot, but I don't know. It's not really looking that likely the more I think about it. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what life brings. I think I'll get off. Go watch The Dark Knight. Maybe eat some delicious food. And I think that might be my future. And tomorrow we'll see what happens. I might go swimming and biking, maybe, or swimming and running. Although I went running yesterday, so it might not be a good idea. I was 2083 and 2054. I don't like saying that. Anyway, I do like my idea of training for more than that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'd be a good idea to train more on these events and then race different things. Like there's one swimming across the Macatawa Bridge. That'd be sick. And then there's so many like good running races I could do, especially with my cousin and my sister is into running. My brothers, some of my brothers are. One of my brothers is. So I think it'd be great to do that, to keep that up, because when I just bike, I'm gonna say it, I don't mind it. I kind of like just biking. If I bike a lot, like, you don't have to worry about eating a lot today. I don't have to work out. Oh, okay, I kind of do, but that's what calories are. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna preheat the oven to 85. Because I ate eggs earlier. But I mean, let's be honest. I mean, losing weight, gaining weight, whatever. I mean, it's I'm not at an unhealthy weight, so I don't really have to worry about it much. So it's not, like whatever. Like, especially if I bike a bunch tomorrow or do anything a bunch tomorrow, like, I'm not really too worried, I'm not really stressing about it. Anyways, I hope this is still going. I hope you have a good day. I don't know what you're doing, what you got planned, but I hope it's good. I hope you have fun. I hope you know that, I don't know. I hope you feel solace, and I could say a lot of things. If I knew your situation, I'd say, hey, listen, look on the bright side. There's so much life left, but maybe you're feeling overwhelmed by life. I'll say life changes. But maybe I don't know. Just know you got this, man. I've been in bad places before. I know this is kind of off topic. I've been in bad places. I've been super depressed. And it like constant. And that shit sucks. If you want to know the way I got through it, a lot of it was due to running, actually. Working out. And I made a promise to myself. And I'll say it right here, right now. I made a promise I would not kill myself. And, I don't know what type of promise keeper you are, but there's certain times you make a promise, right? And you're going to keep them. right? Like certain promises. So far in my life, I mean, things happen. You get addicted. It's possible to predict life, but I promised myself, and there's only been a couple promises like this. Only two I can think of, really. One, I'll say both of them. One, I said I will not kill myself. The other one, okay, that one's like a hard set forever rule, right? I should not have prefaced this. And I said the other one, and I'll just say it. It's when I was training a lot, and I said I am not going to have another cigarette. And listen, it's been 3 years since that day. Has it? It's been close to 3 years. 3 or 2. 2 or 3 years. Because I went, it was something, I'm an adult, right? Let's say this. There's things, there are proclivities to vices we have due to whatever. Sometimes it's just things you see on the internet. Sometimes it's TV shows, movies, TikToks. We all, listen, I'll say this. We all get the feeling smoking's cool. Maybe you're not in that group, but I feel like if you talk to people who are honest, people say smoking is like cool. Like it looks cool, right? And obviously that's not why most people start it, but it also doesn't hurt the reputation that people think that. And it's having like I don't remember if it was a bad day. I feel like a little bit. But I stopped at the gas station. I was like, I would like those, please. It was the only one I knew. Only name I knew. I'm not going to say it. Because you know. If you know, well, maybe not. And so I got them. I got home. I think my parents were gone or something. Yeah, they were. I went by the fireplace. I went. And then I smoked one. And I thought, wait, I don't need this. Why am I doing this? I don't need this in my life. So, you know what I did? I grabbed another one. And then, I think I was having like a fire there. So, I don't know. The smell wouldn't be as noticeable. Whatever, who cares? Silly, whatever logic. And I put the rest of the pack in there. And you're thinking, hey, that's good money. You burned $20. True. Not quite. I burned 18. And I said, all this working out, I'm not gonna waste my time smoking cigarettes. You know what I've been doing today? Smoking a little meth. I feel like it's kind of similar. One's not as addictive, of course, but I was gonna do something else, and I just, I'll say it. I got lazy, guys. I should do better. You're right. You guys are right. But it's kind of like gambling. That's kind of what I like about it. Like, I'm not sure how lost I'm gonna be. Until I'm already there. Until I'm already like, and that's kind of fucking like cool as shit, Like, I'm sorry, if you're being real tactical about the amount of ganja you're smoking, you're doing it a lame way. Sorry, this is 35 milligrams of THC in cannabis. Virgin mentality. Mine, it's kind of a POS. Like, I don't know when it's going to go off. So, like, sometimes you get all of it. Sometimes you get none of it. A joke for my Canadians. I'm not really that far gone, actually. I'm trying to get this to an hour, if you can't tell. But, yeah. It's not too... Moral of the story? It's not too late to start smoking. No, that's not the moral of the story. Is the moral of that part is that, A, you should promise not to kill yourself. even though things will get hard sometimes and they'll suck sometimes for a long time, you can make through. And it's about just not taking your own life. Sometimes people succumb in all sorts of ways. Sometimes of hunger, thirst, burning, drowning. There's a decent chance that's how I go if I keep surfing. But well, probably not. I know people have surfed a couple of years and haven't. Not a very high, not a very long time. But so yeah, the point is you can always break your rules if you set them. You shouldn't break that one though. That one's like a serious, honest rule. Now, Jeffrey Epstein, you might say, failed that. I would say he didn't fail it. He became so dangerous to the elites that they killed him. I mean, that he killed himself. He's like, I can't have this power. I can't bring people down with me. I'm going to kill myself. Which actually is kind of like it's not. You shouldn't. If you have an island and you're sex trafficking children, you should probably kill yourself. Other than that, probably not. I mean, some people can. If you're watching this, I feel like you should not, Figure you're not, you don't line up with a group that should. It's kind of a small group, weird group. They know who they are. You're like, that's not me. That's not you. You're right. You think, that is me. I am an evil person, and I continually do evil. Like, I'll give you another list. I'll give you a couple people who should kill themselves. The president. The vice president. I mean, look, the vice president already killed the Pope. Look, if they kill themselves, maybe some justice will be done will be given to the victims of Donald Trump. He is in the Epstein files. Everyone on the Epstein files should kill themselves. I don't know. But if you're watching this, don't think you're one of those people. At least I hope not. If you are, get some serious help, man. I mean, if you're in the Epstein files, it's not too late to redeem yourself. But you might have to do it from behind bars, if you know what I'm saying. You might have to do it from inside prison. But anyway, good luck. That is a crazy thing to say. Anyway, good luck when you got to swear in that new Democrat that just got elected a couple months. I don't know how long ago. And you got to re-vote on the Epstein files, and then they pass. I mean, good luck with that shit. Glad I'm not those cunts. Now this video got canned right at the end. I better stop it. See ya. I'm gonna watch a movie, and you can watch a movie too, maybe, if you want to. Not with me. I'm watching my own. Unless you're a hot woman, hit me up. Hit my line. If you're in the front 3 area, feel free to hit up my if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to hit that up. Anyway, thanks for watching.